Welcome to my channel. If you guys are new here, my name is Callan Wesley. I'm a South African living in Norway, and today I just thought I'd shed some light on, is Norway an expensive country to live in, because I did a previous video on it when I first moved here. It's been about 8 months, so I thought I'd do a follow-up video, see if any of the amounts have changed and all that, and maybe just help you guys out, help you guys gauge in the everyday costs and living in Norway. So if you may be wanting to move here to study, live, be a housewife, whatever it is, hopefully this video gives you guys some insight. To start off, I'm just going to break it through 4 different categories. My first category is going to be housing, so your board, your rent. The second category is going to be groceries, because you got to eat. I wish we didn't have to, it would save so much money, but it's just something you have to do. Thirdly is going to be on your cleaning, so your cleaning and your laundry. And fourth, what everyone likes to do, is party. It is those expenses that sometimes you just run into that you can't avoid, and you have to include them, and you can't just pretend like they're not going to happen. To start off, as I said, my rent is 5,200 krona a month. It varies. You get places up to 10, and you get places as low 2.5, 2003. So I think 5 is a steady bet with your kitchen, private bathroom, especially as a student. I would say I wouldn't budget too much less than 5. 5 should be able to include everything you need with your Wi-Fi, water and electricity, and especially in the cold months, with it being included in the price, it is very, very helpful. Secondly is groceries. I was spending, when I first moved here, about 1,000 krona a week on groceries. I've now limited that down to about 650. And how I did this, instead of buying fresh vegetables in bags, what I also found expired very quickly, I moved to frozen vegetables, which are about half the price. I went to 14% fat on the mince I bought, and then I made sure I looked through all the different specials on an app. I think it's called Matibad. I'll put it in the description, you can get it, and I thought that was really helpful. Make sure I'm buying the cheapest chicken possible, because per week I'll buy that 650 krona would incorporate 7 packages of 400 grams of 14% beef mince, 7 packages of 250 gram chicken, 5 packages of frozen veg, 2 packages of rice would each incorporate 8 boil-in bags, and one thing of the big value pack, 8 krona cornflakes. It's the cheapest stuff you can buy, that's what I live off, and then a 1.5 liter of light milk. That covers all my groceries. Now when you're looking at your cleaning aids and all of that, you can get Zolo, I don't know how to really pronounce it. It's a green liquid for around 30 krona a month. That should sort you out to clean all your dishes. And then also your floor stuff. You just need a vacuum cleaner if you stay in a commune like us, or a communal space. We will share a vacuum, so you might have to put 200 kronas in the beginning of the year, and that covers you for the rest of the year. But every single week, which I hope you guys are doing your laundry every single week, making sure all your clothes stays fresh and smells good, you're going to spend between 20 and 50 krona, depending on where you are, on your laundry services, which incorporate you paying to use the machine, and then after that the tumble drying is completely free of charge. And lastly but not least is your going out and partying. If you guys say in Trondheim, they have a place called Samfundet. It's 90 krona to entrance every single time, or you can buy a pass which is 500 krona for the whole year. So if you do that, it becomes a lot cheaper. Other clubs, you're paying anything from 150, 200 krona an entrance. Beer is very expensive. You pay 80 to 120 krona beer every time you go out, 90 krona a shot, so it's very expensive. You can take the bacon bus, which is free, that you just meet in the city centre. They have various different locations. They drive you to Sweden, to the middle of nowhere where there's nothing, just some shops. You can go and buy your alcohol, your bacon, your chicken, and save some money. So I would say here you can get a bottle of vodka, just one of those small bottles, for 200 krona. That should last you a couple good weekends if you're just using it in moderation. So I would say about 250 kronas a month if you put aside for alcohol. If you're going to pre-party right, should be more than enough. So in my last video I said it's around 9,500, I think I said, per month. I've now managed to bring that down to 6,500, just by being smart, not just going and buying the first thing I see because I'm lazy. Rather just take an extra 5-10 minutes, look through the app, see what's available, and get the better choice. But if you guys aren't already, just hit that subscribe button, help grow the family, help grow the channel. I hope this was helpful for you guys. Just look at my other videos, give some feedback, smash that thumbs up button, and please join the family. Thank you guys all so much for all your support.